6:19 is your time on this Friday morning. Time to get going, but not before we check out our local weather on Action News Now. You're never more than 10 minutes away from a weather update. And Patrick Wright is here looking ahead at the all-important weekend forecast. Patrick?
Yeah, this weekend it's going to be a very big difference compared to what we saw last weekend. Temperatures are on the way up, many places returning to the low 100s. Looking outside right now, we are starting off with a cool morning out there. The sun rising with looking from the Red Mountain camera in Glenn County. You can see the Red Mountain obviously in the foreground and Mount Shasta a little obscured off in the background there as the sun rises on this Friday. Temperatures today topping off in the mid 90s, I should say, across most of the area. 93 degrees in Chico really being the only place right on that border of the low 90s. But when it comes to out towards the mountains, low to mid 80s. So it is going to be a hot one for sure. And out towards the coastal mountains, mid to upper 80s. And when it comes to your air conditioning, you will be needing to use that today as temperatures have been increasing for the last couple of days. We're seeing the AC needing to kick on by about 11 a.m. for the low range and the moderate range for all afternoon into the early evening hours. But when it comes to your future temperatures, here's what we have. By Saturday morning, we'll start to see places bottoming out in the low to mid 60s. These will gradually increase as we head throughout the day, though as temperatures topping off tomorrow, everybody closer to the mid to upper 90s. Though as we head into Sunday morning, I should say, that's when we start to see our low temperatures get a little uncomfortable for a good chunk of the valley, hovering in the upper 60s for some, but then the low 100s will make a return for everybody in the valley. This is by 3 p.m. on Sunday, 100 degrees for most of the I-5 corridor in the upper 90s, I should say, for the mid-valley, but temperatures will be going up from there. Those are not the high temperatures. That was just at 3 p.m. But when it comes to the winds, we'll be watching those also, picking up to about 15 to 20 miles per hour today for gusts. It'll do the same thing tomorrow after calming down this evening. So it's a very rinse and repeat pattern we are seeing. So this will impact our fire danger, but we could see a change in the wind direction coming in on Sunday. So that's something we'll keep an eye on. But when it comes to your gardening forecast, it will be dry. If you're doing any gardening this weekend and you want to water, keep it to the late evening hours and on the days that you can water, because we're not getting any rain anytime soon. And the next 7 days, temperatures will be peaking for this little bit of heat by Monday, 104 in Chico, and then 105 degrees on Monday, or 106 degrees, I should say, for Redding, though we have a cool down in sight. That is only, though, going to bring us back to the upper 90s, which is right around average for this time of year.